Okay. Setting things up sucks sometimes. That it does. The Brotherhood of Steel, yeah! Fallout 76, one of the worst ones I've ever heard. I have to, it's going to be a little bit here because I actually have to, I just now realized I have to log back into my personal account to access my song list. Because that's always great. Don't you love that? So, apologize. Yeah. Okay, just pause. Just pause. Yeah. We're gonna log back in. Okay, there we go. There's that issue. And go to live. Apparently we're talking about a fight that I don't know or care about in the Discord because, I don't watch that stuff. Come on, I know I'm live. It says so. There it is. Yes, I wish to edit. I want public. I want a random sod. I want to itch my eyeball. Enable live chat, a live chat to replay, World of Tanks. Go turn that on, turn that, check mark that, save. Hopefully we are okay now. I wish this was an actual song. Well, I know it's an actual song, but I'd like this version to be an actual thing. I wish this was an actual song. Well, I know it's an actual song. Sup, Dark? What's going on? How you doing? Sup, Regain? Yeah, I was listening in on the stream, and I don't know if Mento intentionally gave it away or not, because I don't think they ever came straight out and said when the update was dropping. It was like people were hinting between December 7th and December 15th. And he said next week they're going to be busy with the big update. So I'm guessing Tuesday's when it's coming out. So again, just a guess. So let us begin the countdown. Yeah, I'm excited too. You know, I still have a bunch of crew vouchers to get away, but I've seen a couple of my colleagues do things where it's like donate money and name a commander just for the sake of trying to get rid of the vouchers. But I don't really see a purpose in that, at least for me. Yep, there it is. Excellent. Did a few, like a few what? A few renaming crews, or just like a few games? I willingly walked out there knowing that would happen. Sup, Alex? No one really knows what 6.0 is. Well, we know it's the update. We just don't know what's in it, other than some crew shit that's changing. Sup, Yazzy? What's going on? That was completely my fault. I got stuck on a building.
Dropping target.
I don't remember. They like to build up hype, and they tend to fail at properly building up hype. So I can't really say for certain what it is.
They found us.
Oh, okay. Why are you getting intimidated here? Could have kept your full health, and you could have kept that speed. He just snapshotted me magically. What's up, Warrior? It's the update next week. That's what's coming. My weekend was alright. How about everyone else's? Was everyone else's weekend alright? This is a very close game. But, yeah. No one knows really what's in 6.0 other than some crew voucher training thingy changes, whatever the hell it is. No one knows, really. It's something to do with crews. And then everyone's expecting a whole bunch of graphical stuff to be changing too, like, you know, maps coming back and everything, but, you know, for all we know, we're going to get, you know, cheated out of that. I mean, I want to be very hopeful, but I have to literally take everything with a grain of salt, because, you know, they say something, build up hype that something big's coming and everyone's going to be happy, and then it becomes literally a massive outrage and outcry of, this is bullshit, you lied to us, you know, blah, 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 blah. So, I'm just taking it all with a grain of salt. Well, we're glad to hear that you had a decent Thanksgiving at least. That's good, that's good. See, you know, I don't really, the war source thing doesn't, I don't care. That's the thing. It's like, I got all the beginner bonuses, yeah, that was pretty much, yeah. That was just, yeah, I got all those, and then I was done. I do know that I'm going to have to either edit or just straight up hide my what to do first video, because that kind of relies on war stories, and since it's being removed, that kind of makes that video outdated, so I'm probably going to have to go back through and remake it or just hide it. Probably for memory space, to be honest. Like, let's be honest, we don't want this game becoming like Call of Duty, where we have 100 gigabyte updates. You know, next thing you know, our entire one console is full of nothing but World of Tanks.
The enemy knows our location. Unlocking target. I see one of them.
What was that shot me? Nice. That was a steamroll. Sup, Rich? How am I liking my Chinese tanks? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I have my Type 59 and 59-2-3 marked. I don't know what you're talking about. Although if you're talking about this one thing, eh. Type 59 is, you know, you could say that about the Leopard 2. You could say that about the Leopard 1. You could say that about the Centurion. You could say that about the Chieftain, that it's just one big ammo rack. Well, no, that is definitely the case with the AE Phase 1 because its entire rear turret is just an ammo rack. So, yeah. Yep. And there we go. That's one tank down. Now, we're going to be doing 2 grinds. We have now initiated 2 grinds, or at least 2 grinds for the sake of this past break. Because we're, you know, I'm certain some of you have guessed. I'm certain some of you have known and still guessed, you know, just to be funny, which is all good. But, yeah, we're going to pretty much do this. Let me actually, first of all, get a crew in this. Hold on, crew adjusted here. This is a medium tank, so let's do... We're going to do snapshot. Then we're going to do smooth ride, go back. Then train jack of all trades, because it is Japanese, and then get the recon skill. Yeah, I'll hit the boost before I start it. I went too far. So, yes, this is my next grind to get the E3, be done with it. Sup, Jaco? What's going on? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I played a couple games and over the past couple weekends trying to play this thing. I have the 155 in it, and I'm not going to lie that I find that the AP round on this is absolute dog shit. Maybe I am playing this wrong because I don't do well with slow lumbering casemate things like this. So I am definitely still learning, but yeah, I'm borderline about ready to just fling nothing but premium in here. So yeah. Sup, Paul? What's going on? No, I've completed the. I have completed everything on the Japanese tech tree. I'm going down for the 121 to get done with it, and then probably at some point I will get the Chinese. Some point I'll get the Chinese TD as well. I got so many YouTube tabs. Yeah, I know. I'd like to see them come from Blitz as well. Maybe even a little bit more alternating. But, of some different ones. Maybe a little bit more original designs than, just Japanese Jaegeroos. But, doubtful. I'm just gonna load a PCR because AP lets me down. And they got 3 arties. Oh, yeah. Alright. It's not going to be fun. I'm already lit. That's cool.
Enemy's gun is
Dude, this guy... He's in there. He is in there. I might as well just leave, go back to the garage, because this is bullshit.
artillery fire. Take cover.
I'm supposed to play already safe. Because that's a thing. Sup, John Handy? How you doing? What's going on? Now, Alexander Lobko. Sorry, I don't know. Loboko. See, he was in there. I called that he was in there. This 140 wasn't even bothering to go out, you know, get rid of him. Yeah. I've had people try and say, you know, I'm sure you guys saw my thoughts on artillery, the Darren Talks video. You know, that's the thing. It's like, again, it's pretty much that. I absolutely do not like the state it's in. I would much rather just be straight up stunned, annoying or not, than just be thrown out of the game because my tank does not have the ability to avoid it. You know, artillery is great for combined arms tactics, but in this game where you can't even, you know, properly utilize combined arms tactics, it's stupid. You know, I'm glad I'm not boosting that thing, because that is just bullshit. That's good. That's good. You have literally led an AMX-30 and yeah. I mean, we've won Hill, but that doesn't mean we've won. We're putting ourselves onto a corner where we could, yeah. See how open this hill is? Hill is important, but if you have no one spotting that middle ridge or providing any form of pressure over there, it's game over. Not to mention the fact that the caps are separated. Especially that one over there. This hill is not able to protect your own cap if you win it. Alright, I'm just going to go back to the garage. I can't stand sitting here watching this just silently fuming. Sup, Chris? Yeah, unfortunately, Chris, it's just, that's how it is. It's, issues like that happen. Cool, my truck payment has been sent. But yeah, it's one of the things where I kept pushing off the T95, the E3 grind. I just didn't want to go through the T95, but I have people telling me that it's like, it's so worth it, man, and you're regretting not even, you know, bothering to get the top package in the T30, you know. Like, yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff. It is still like what, one more day of +1 minus. This is the last day of +1 -1, so I might as well push as far as I can with progress on this. And then there's Paul jumping in here with the random facts about tier 10 tanks. Yeah, I could play the E4. It'll have to be after this game, but yeah, I can play the E4. And then Yezdi with random gibberish. Awesome, Yezdi. I don't know what any of that means. That's just fun. 3 light tanks to deal with. Oh, for fuck's sake.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base.
It's so clear and obvious what I don't understand. I'm probably right on that. Probably right, but you know, it's not something that I'm not a cryptologist. I think that's the exact term for a code breaker. Hexadecimal for a minute. Yes, soon that link's going to be replaced. As it is, I am currently working on trying to put it all actually into a proper spreadsheet.
Found us. Target locked. Loaded and ready. Dropping target. We pierced their armor. Ready to fire on target. Enemies got us in their sights. Target locked. Ready to fire on target. She's loaded. Got him.
I really don't care if we lose as long as I am doing damage.
Been detected. Focus on this area. Looks like that one.
Oh, you're not dead? Oh, Jesus.
Loaded and ready. Locked on. They've spotted us. Target locked. They're knocked down. We've got them locked.
Yep, I figured. This is what happens when I get for crossing the open.
Load it up. Let it rip. That one did some damage. Ready to fire on target. Looks like that one went right through.
I want to break eyesight, line of sight. And I want to head back and defend the base, because that's where they all are.
Locked on. They found us. Loaded and ready.
Yeah, burn.
Chalk up another one. Ready to fire on target. The enemy's got only one tank left. We can do this. Focus attention here. Ready to fire.
Yeah, it just counts as spaced armor, but it's like it makes me wonder just how much of it actually supposed to count as spaced armor. I've seen the plow actually phase through my own team's tanks, whereas like other like spaced armored pieces on other tanks actually behave like it's part of the model. It's really weird. Enough to kind of make me concerned, is this actually acting as spaced armor or not? By the way, what's going on, Andrew? What's going on? How you doing? Yeah, they failed at capping, though, so... I'll take it. It's enough to at least get me on the board for the 1 mark. To get there. I'm getting there. But yeah. Let's go see how I did. How much you want to bet we won that game where I did absolutely nothing? No, we lost. And I lost almost 8,000. Excellent. Don't forget, guys, and I'm sure Secretary Yezdi is about to have a link ready to go, but I have uploaded a video today for this week's giveaway that is for a Cromwell B. You know, I know Cromwells are kind of Chopper Mears thing, and I'm the Centurion guy, but, you know, I haven't given away a Cromwell B yet, so I'm like, here we are, Cromwell B. So, follow the instructions and the little quiz question for a chance to win a Cromwell B on that. Yeah, hopefully luck's on your side. Encourage you to try and get in and enter for that, because not a whole lot of people actually enter in for these giveaways, so your chances are much higher at winning than you would at trying to win something on an official Watt console stream. Plus, I do like the Cromwell B. I just have so many Cromwells that I don't play them all. I prefer to play my Centurions. I really hate the fact that we have urban camo on pretty much predominantly a summer map. I do hate that.
Focus on this location.
They should allow us to put summer camos as urban camos. Because, you know, some of these maps are count as urban when only like a third of the map is actually, city. I think so, actually. I think there is a difference. I just cannot name it off the top of my head. I have not played that in years. I'm going to just load premium. They would have 5 already. No point shooting it.
Ready to fire on target. Unlocking target.
Watch this be another game where I get Absolutely nothing. Think in terms of armor or lack thereof, you are definitely thinking of the snakebite. I think the Cromwell, Cromwell B, and the Knight all have the same amount of armor. The only Cromwell that does not have the same armor is the snakebite. At this point, I might as well just fucking turn around then. Ooh, wait.
Target locked.
Come here, boy. Yeah, I hit something. Excellent.
Target locked. Loaded and ready.
Accuracy. The snakebite is essentially the living definition of speed as armor theory. I tend to be in the middle ground of all or nothing or speed as armor, but I will say there are a couple speed as armor tanks that
Ready to fire on target.
that work well for me. Yeah, I get hit for 750. Premium 155. If this is how I'm supposed to play it, where I just spam premium, okay. I can see why people like it, I guess.
Ready to fire. Ready to fire on target.
And it bounced. Premium 155. I see. Just let them deal with that. I will probably sell this thing. I'm not gonna lie. The Alpha is big. It is a 155 gun, so we are talking like E4 levels, but I mean,
Target locked.
I just don't like this thing.
Dropping target.
Cause I hit the ground.
Our tracks come off. We're stuck. The driver's a gunner. The controls aren't responding. Enemies looking right at us. Target locked. Driver's back in the seat. We lost the target. Enemies got fire. Got it. They've spotted us.
Oh, medium tank's dead. Got it. All right.
Load it up. Let it rip.
I don't know why I even bothered pulling the trigger there. That went right into the dirt. I don't really find this thing scary anymore. I mean, like, you pop around a corner and this thing's fully ready to go. Yeah, it definitely is scary, especially if you got hit points that may or may not be within the realm of being one-shot. It definitely is scary, but, you know, this thing, I don't know why. I just... right underneath HE, right underneath it, pen. If I load heat, I'll go through the cupola if I'm close enough. Yeah, it's not that scary anymore. Yeah, regain. I did it. It really wasn't that hard. I mean, you just gotta, like, at most a couple days, you gotta shoot. You gotta kill like 15 tanks. You know, for like 2 days straight. You just gotta kill 15 tanks each day, and then you could literally just, as long as you get 10 kills a day, you'll be all right.
Great job, man.
Not the most impressive game, but at the same time, I don't have a very impressive crew in here either. You know, I'm still training repairs. I think I dropped that for 6 cents. But hey, I got 10K on it. Progress. There we go. Got all my times 5s. Yeah, let's just chill out now with some stuff. I do want to actually check up to see how I did with the 3-mark progress on my my Rompanzer. So let us see. I know I could totally use a I could totally use a thing on this. 5904. Okay. We're getting there. We're almost there. E4. Ah, shit. I forgot all about that. Yes, you're doing a horrible job at reminding me. I think that's the first time I've seen it. Alrighty, let's do the E4, because I have completely forgotten. Sorry, Rich. 10s. Sergeant 1127, what's going on? You are completely not wrong on that at all. Although I would also kind of say that there are many, many tanks that kind of fall in the definition of speed as armor. And the Snakebite and the Vanguard and its other variant are definitely within that definition clause. But how are you doing, Sergeant? What's going on? Alright, Alex, so the first thing that I read out of your paragraph is something that you should never, 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 ever, ever, ever do. And that is go beach. I don't remember what East Coast is, but I just know never, never, never go beach. It's like, you know, Kind 40, I think it's like, what, Kind 44, I think? Don't go beach. Overlord, don't go beach. I think there's a couple other beach maps that are like, just don't go beach. Sup, EMF? What's going on? Or EF? I know who you are. I remember. We are the decent team. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. There is my E4 crew. Sunset Coast. Sunset Coast is a little bit on the side of... Is that the one with, like, the resort and it's got, like, the weird Greek, like, pillar thing right there on the beach? Is that the one right there? It's kind of got, like, a resort or something. I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty well, Sergeant. That's good. That's good. But Sunset Coast is one of those ones where, if I'm thinking of the right map, Sunset Coast is one of those maps that it's kind of a good idea to send people beach, but mostly just to stop them. It's kind of like the Valley on Lakeville. You just go there to make sure no one just runs up on, you know, your flank. You don't send people there. It is not a, like, die-hard flank of you go. If it's abandoned completely, it definitely can be used to sneak up on people. But by no means is it crazy important unless, like, it's encounter where the base is, like, right there. I always found that I always found that pretty much what you want to do is you want to control the town, and you want to control that far flank, and those are the important ones to keep in mind. What's up, Willie and Wang? What's going on? How you doing? I'm gonna go this way because me going by myself is completely stupid. I think he realizes this too. It's like, this is stupid. We have one tank that hasn't even loaded in yet. Oh, that one? Shit. No, that's still kind of a relative flank. That's a relative flank. What am I thinking of then? What is that one map that I'm thinking of? Sunset Coast is one of those ones. I don't even really count that beach because there's really nothing there. It's just water right next to the rocks. Valor dead. They got two Arties. Both of them are in a platoon. Dude, this guy. Not the smartest move, but it's whatever. Yeah, better than whatever that guy did, just drowning himself without even bothering to fight back.
Ready to fire on target.
That 103 is a much juicier target. Take it. Yeah, I remember, but I know about Baja. I just don't remember the actual map that it's based off of. The T-25-2, I never played it. Definitely a support TD though. Um, it definitely is very much a support TD. That turret allows you to kind of sit in the back a little bit, just kind of if you had like a camo net and binos, or optics if you chose to be a slightly more aggressive. You could sit back there. The full turret traverse allows you to kind of sit there with camo net, not need to worry about rotating your tank or anything. But yeah, I never really played it, or if I do, it was not a whole lot of games. I know I free XP'd past that really quickly. But yeah, definitely a support vehicle. It can bounce some shots though. That much I do know. The turrets sometimes have given me trouble, depending on what tank I'm in. But yeah. Unfortunately, William, I could not push him into the ocean or that lake. It just was not going to happen. The VK3002D, you want to see what I've got in my progress on the Germans? Here's my progress on the Germans. So, no, I have not played, like, my experience with the German line is the Waffle Grill line and the Light line. That's it. So yeah, I do not have a lot. I don't really like German tanks all that much. I just really don't. The Leopard one's not bad. I'm kind of more of a post-war kind of guy. So having all these like E100 variants or super heavies and stuff like that from like designed in World War II, not interested. All right, Sergeant. You have a good time at work. Thanks for stopping by, talking and chatting and everything like that. And hopefully I see you again on Wednesday. Yeah, I don't really, I haven't bothered much with the German line. I just not a big fan of the Germans. Not that there's anything wrong with them. It's just, that's just me. Why am I here in the texture still? I don't know. South Coast, that's it, Yesty, thank you. My Badger crew's been sitting in the Archer for so long, I really do want to play the Badger again. Let's play the Badger. By the way, everyone, at the end of this stream, do stick around, because I do have an admin thing I need to say. So, do stick around so I can give you my admin administrative notes that I must give you regarding this week. Yeah, at some point I need to go into the E50, but I can't be asked right now. I'm going to go left. Alexander, I do like the Leopard 1. It's a little too fragile. Excuse me, it's a little too fragile for me. Nothing against it. It is still a fantastic vehicle, but everyone knows that I do like the all-round Swiss Army knife that is the Action X. Mostly just because of the fact, aside from it being a Centurion tank, because it is that all-roundedness. Now, that probably, I would enjoy the Leopard 1 more if it was upgraded to the A5 variant, where it had some additional applique armor on it. Maybe a cosmetic upgrade would look nice too. But mainly I think that, the applique armor is definitely something that needs a little bit needed. just because of the fact that that driving ammo rack. Fuck. Hold on. Ah, Jesus. Okay. That's who you're platooned with.
The enemy knows our location. Locked on. They pierced their armor.
That's what I was afraid of.
Early clear. Loaded and ready. Drivers, back up. Enemy's got us in their sights. Our track is up. Let's move it. Penetration.
No, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. You are within their arty range, and I want to get them. Yep, and I want to get them out of their protection.
Been detected. Lost an ally. Ready to fire on target. We've got enemies in the base. Take them out. Track's up. Let's go. Punched a hole in their armor. We lost a friendly vehicle. Enemies looking right at us. Enemy tanks in the base. Get rid of them. Reloading. Enemies in the base. Push them out. That one drilled straight through. Our track's been lost.
Shit.
Stop. Track repaired.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, the 3002D historically was made to be I believe, a better Panther. No, was made to be. It was one of the Panther prototypes or ideas put forward, submitted. Basically, the German T-34 is what it was. But yeah. So this whole time, this guy's just kind of been sitting there and dead, I guess. Well, the Badger's a lot different than a Panzer B2. Yeah, pretty much the trade-off for really good armor and a good gun is just horrible, horrible armor. At least it moves faster than the T-95. But I had a good game in that Badger. I'll take that. It's all about the moral win, guys. I can't stress that enough. It's about the moral win. I don't know why I'm still listening to this music here. Just gonna reset back at that song, and we're gonna go back to my other playlist. But yeah, almost 3.5K. I'll take that. Play the T7. Which one? Just a thing. Which one? I got 2, 4, 6. I got 7 of them. 1, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I got 7 of them. What's up, Chris Loco? Let me double check that right now. We have about just under an hour left. So, yeah, I do have all 7 combat cars, the naked one, and its various animal, named ones. So, you just let me know. Although, technically, this would be it. The one he's talking about. Why am I getting added 4 times? What? Oh, okay. I think I'll just, oh boy. Okay, hold on. Deonad? I'm going to call you Bijou. Is that okay? Can I just call you Bijou so that way I think that might even be because that just is easier to pronounce than the first one there. How are you doing? Yeah, I can play the 5A after I play the T7 here. That was foolishly requested upon me as a joke. So I will be playing the T7, and then I can play the 5A for you. So let's just get through this meat grinder that is low tiers. And, yeah, I'm not even going to bother outfitting it other than what it has already, because, lol, it's tier 2. But I will say right off the bat, Bijou, the 5A is definitely worth it. In competition, it is like one of the most required vehicles in the comp scene, aside from like the IS-7 because of its brawlability. It is a very, very good tank. Probably the best one. Undeniably, I do believe in many, many circles, it is undeniably the best Chinese tank out there at tier 10. And I agree with it. That might be different for other people that might have grown up with the 121 or the 113, but I do believe that it is undeniably the best tier 10 Chinese tank out there. The only thing we know, Chris, is that they're going to be doing something with crews, and they're removing war stories. Okay, just have the hill uncontested. Okay, so bots.
Ready to fire on target. Locked and loaded. Good night, Irene. Target locked. He's gone. Find us another target. Enemies got us in their sight.
No, it's not that. Both are pretty good. It's just I'm not talking about premiums. I'm talking about tech tree. The QL is basically just a Type 5 that trades off for higher damage for something, I believe. What rate of fire? It trades rate of fire for higher alpha. They're pretty much so close together in terms of the damage per minute that it's pretty much negligible.
Target locked. Dropping target. Enemies looking right at us.
No, die.
Destroyed. Locked on. Like that, we're making right through. They've spotted us. Reloading. Target locked. Like that one went right through. We did it. We won.
Top Gun at tier 2 because that matters. Yeah, next week is the big one. Total of 5. By the way, how you doing? Alright, so Chris, the Italian line by no means at all is for inexperienced players. If you are kind of on the average to low end in terms of experience or, I really don't want to say skill because it kind of sounds shaming, but I have to, with the most due respect, so that way you know whether or not you can gauge yourself whether or not it's worth it. If you don't have the skill to be able to understand and use to its best potential the mechanic that is the auto reloader, you are not going to enjoy it. It is not a tank designed for like the average to lower end of the player base. It is more towards the very good players that know how to exploit and use that unique mechanic, because it's not an autoloader, it's not a single shot gun. It can be both, and it doesn't have a set DPM because of the fact that you have to actually choose when to be an autoloader, when to be a single shot gun, and oftentimes you don't want to be that autoloader. You want to be like a semi-autoloader. So you may have 4 shots in the tier 10, but you don't want to fire those 4 shots. Hell, you don't want to fire that many shots unless you absolutely have to. It's a very niche tank that requires a lot of knowledge and skill into understanding how to play the tank. Blue stat, I mean, 50, I'm not counting win ratio. I don't give a shit about that. You know, if you're in the blue side, I don't, yeah, well, I guess it really would depend on the blue, because blue, you're kind of above average, so I think you might be okay, but you definitely do want to, you definitely do want to study up. But as Bijou here says, to sum it up, and pretty much, I guess, sum it up very more simplified than what I did. It does make you think about your engagements, every single one of them. You know, so if you aren't ready for that, you aren't, then you might want to think about it and wait. Oh my god, why do I have 10? Oh, Jesus. William, I do not have the KV2. If that's still on the tank list, that needs to be updated because I don't have it. I sold that, and I am thrilled that I don't have it. Chris, I don't really know what to recommend because I don't know what you have, and I don't really know your play style. It kind of was like, what interests you?
We've got a lock.
Totally would do that. I guess we're playing on the defensive here.
Reloading. Unlocking target. They found us.
Oh, we are very much on the defensive.
Punched a hole in their armor. Hostile. Enemies looking right at us. Ready to fire on target. Ready to fire on target.
Did I seriously just miss that point blank shot? Dude, either get out of my way.
Enemies got us in their sights. Lost the driver. We're going nowhere fast.
And when I need him, he's literally just there. Okay.
Target locked.
This is a horrible lineup. Yep, I'm dead. I'm dead. It don't matter. Nothing I can do about this. I'm literally going... Yep, there. See, I could already predict how this is going to go down. So they've already won the South, which pretty much spells a loss. And we have not even bothered to try and attempt to push around this corner, which heavily favors the North team. So even more so, we kind of lost, because this light tank doesn't have the pen to actually support, or the gun depression. I mean, he kind of has the pen, but he's got to get right there on their side. See, even poor CA, whatever, I can't even... Porca here understands what they need to do, and they won't do it. We've lost here. Aside from the obvious fact that it's 2v7 or 2-7, this is very much a redo due to team circumstances. There is nothing I can do against two machines. The Super Conqueror is very much capable of being an aggressive tank. It's just, unfortunately, you got to be careful in the circumstances at which you actually play the Super Conqueror. If you're going to play in like a flat urban environment, yeah, it's not going to go well because that lower plate and it's a Conqueror. If it's anything kind of like a brawl, but it's kind of in an open environment to where there are hills and things that you can use at your disposal, then very much capable of being a brawling heavy tank, capable of being right there on the front line. It just depends on the thing. Warrior, Bijou asked the same thing. No, I do not have the Keelan. I'm not going to buy a tank that's pretty much exactly the same. Just because it shoots fire does not make it worth spending about 450,000 free XP, because, yeah. You're good, Warrior. You're good. Jin and Toxin, what's going on? How you doing? Frowns in communism. Dude, I'm pro-NATO. You know, rock on. What are you doing? Just because it may be really good doesn't mean that I need it. If I have the 5A, I don't need the Keelan. You know, I don't define what is worth my free XP based on how good a tank is. That's kind of the thing. It's like, the 121B is not going to be really good, but that's like the highest, that's like one of the highest tier 10 tanks that is on my to get list when that comes out. I'm saving all that free XP for the T22 and the 121B. 121B is not bad, but not good either. So, I mean, it's... But it's not crazy. I think a lot of people just kind of are, you know, still realize, like, the tank is fine. The tank plays like a 5A. That's all I can really say about it. But I think people are forgetting the fact it's still a 5A. It's just traded higher alpha for a slightly lower rate of fire. So, you know, in this sense, it's still a 5A. It's not crazy bad, and it can still be defeated like any other 5A. You know, I don't like Chinese tanks all that much. The 5A is good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. Keelin's also good. But am I going to, you know, be like, this is the best tank ever, I must play this because it's great and fantastically awesome and, you know, China and stuff? No. I'm sorry. I really don't care. To me, this is a horrible tank. It does not have the gun depression I want. It does not have the rate of fire I want. It does not have the accuracy I want. Therefore, to me, this tank is a piece of shit. So is the Keelin. It depends on your needs and wants. That's the thing. I focus on really good gun statistics. So, to me, anything that is not NATO-based is a piece of shit. Pretty much. That's what defines a good tank. It's the one that matches your playstyle. Aww.
Target locked.
you, 212A.
Track is good to go. Ready to fire on target. Penetration. Locked on.
Where are you going?
Focus on this location.
Dude, I fucking hate Artie. Let's just focus me, because I am here.
Tracks back up. Go, go, go.
You know what? It wasn't that it was OP. The reason it was removed was because of the fact that people were cheating to get it.
Ready to fire on target. Punched a hole in their armor. Loaded and ready. Been detected. Focus attention here.
Nope, dead. 268. Of course. The Object 260, isn't that... Yeah, I think I did a how to play on the Object 260. So if you just got it, I highly recommend going and checking it out, so that way you know, kind of the mutually agreed setup, plural there, and more or less kind of how to play it and what to expect from it. Because it's not really, it's a little bit unique. It's not like a usual Russian heavy tank. Now, I'm sure Yezdi's already looking for it right now. Nah, I don't know about... Maybe a little bit more reliable, in terms of gun performance, but I don't know what type of buff you'd be looking for. Just as a reminder, guys, I do have a giveaway for a Cromwell B going up that's already live on the channel, so check that out. There's another video out that I made, posted today, but I'm not advertising that, so because it's just kind of a side thing. So, yeah, you happen to catch it, by all means participate, but I'm not going to really advertise it because it's completely off topic of what the channel is supposed to be. Secretary Yezdi never fails. That's because Secretary Yezdi is a secretary for the stream for a reason. Wait a minute. I saw something. Play the 4005 or the 183. I can do that. No, Yezdi, you're not Secretary General. Alright, after this game, guys, I'm going to try and I'm going to go down to some tiers because, again, it's +1, -1, so I have to take advantage of that while I can. Because there are some tanks that I need to play to try and push up my marks on that are almost nigh unplayable at, with +2, -2. Oh, here, I'm about to get fucking spotted. No, Warrior, that's completely false. There are some tier 8s, like the Centurions, that are perfectly capable of holding their own at tier 10. But, you know, you get like the M48A2, then, yeah, we got some issues. The Eagle 7's another one.
They found us. Dropping target.
Alright, Warrior, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, talking, chatting, and lurking. Hopefully I see you again on Wednesday.
Target locked. The enemy knows our location. Loaded and ready. They've spotted us.
Oh, okay. Really, dude?
Target locked. Enemies looking right at us. Friendly vehicle destroyed. Releasing target.
Oh, Jesus Christ. About to die. Oh, you tracked me? Okay.
Stuck. They've spotted us. Focus on this.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Our fuel is hit. We've lost half our gas.
I'm dead now, don't matter.
We fixed the track. Let's roll.
See, there it is. Stream. Alrighty. Yeah, the T100 LT is a pretty good light tank. I'm not a light tank expert by no means, so if you have any light tank things, you need to ask Turkey Tank for that advice. But I will say that it feels, it's got like a weird feeling to it. Like it just hits shots better than sometimes even an M48, like a Patton can. It's so weird. Not to mention its low profile and speed makes it kind of really hard to hit on the move or even see sometimes. So we got just under 30 minutes left of the stream here.
We've got enemies in the area. Take them down or capture their base. They found us. Ready to fire on target. We've got a lock. Enemies looking right at us. Locked and loaded. Penetration. Ready to fire on target. Enemies got us in their sights. Ready to fire on target. Looks like that one went right through. Target locked.
50T on the weird shit.
They've spotted us. Unlocking target. She's loaded. Enemies got us in their sights.
That is actually a
Locked on.
I can actually answer that question after this game. Unfortunately, I gotta think about it. Well, not think about it. I need to focus on this game. Oh yes, a tier 9 has arrived. Until he literally just pops up and loses half his health because of foolish decisions.
They've spotted us. Dropping target.
Time to get heat.
Ready to fire on target. Loaded and ready. That one drilled straight through. Releasing target. Enemies looking right at us. We've got a lock. They hit the gas tank. That's not good. Ready to fire on target. Damn it. Dropping target. Friendly vehicle destroyed.
And this is where I die.
Target locked. That one did some damage. It's on fire. Fire extinguished. Looks like that one went right through. Load it up. Let it rip. They've spotted us. They've destroyed one of our tanks.
Nope, dead. Alright, so I have separated the various countries based on design doctrines of the Cold War. I paused the wrong thing. So, pretty much, and I think I made a video on this. I think it was, I covered medium tanks. I think it was the medium tanks overview video. If Yezi wants to post that to just kind of double check. But there's two different design doctrines that I put into. I separated the medium tanks, or just, I guess you could call the countries in general, and that is based on the design doctrines of the NATO designed the NATO defensive doctrine, which pretty much influenced how they made their tanks, and then there's obviously the Warsaw Pact doctrine, which favored numerous tanks and low silhouettes, which obviously equates to not a whole lot of gun depression, but fast firing. So the NATO doctrine, defensive doctrine, pretty much relied on tanks having good hull down capabilities, which required gun depression, good turret armor, pretty much just technologically advanced to focus on upping that, pretty much making up for that, the odds ratio by pretty much upping the lethality kill factor, which, good gun handling essentially, with good gun depression and good turret armor, and mobility as well to an extent for some tanks. And then there's the Warsaw Pact style tanks that pretty much are like the Russians and the Chinese and a couple other nations, where they have low silhouettes and are designed to pretty much overwhelm the enemy with fast firing guns, and are more pretty much kind of just mobile in your face. And the NATO tanks, the NATO countries, I pretty much based on NATO doctrine, or the NATO countries that we have in the game. So that will be Germany, US, UK, France. Japan is not part of NATO, but they do take Western influence, which I classed under NATO. Just because of the fact that they have British L7s, they have 10 degrees of gun depression. The turret armor's okay. We're not counting the Type 5 because that's completely different. Sweden, even though I do believe the Swedes are not part of NATO, they might actually be, or am I thinking Switzerland? I think Sweden is part of NATO. Have to double check on that. And Italy, I know Poland is part of NATO, but that's like after the Cold War, so they're not included in that, especially with the fact that they're medium tanks that are not yet in the game, kind of favor more of the Warsaw Pact style design doctrine. So pretty much what comes under the Warsaw Pact is China, Russia, and Poland and Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia is kind of like a weird medium between the two, as it's got some gun depression, but it still favors mobility and fast-firing 100mm guns. William Wang, fiery, I'm a little confused on that. Not a problem, Alexander. Not a problem at all. You referring to the Firefly, William, or a different tank altogether? Okay, thanks, William. Thank you. Appreciate that. I did what I could in that situation. I could have fallen back, but I would have just gotten shot in my ass, and at that point, yeah. All right, Alexander, thanks for stopping by, talking, chatting, and all that good stuff. Hopefully I get to see you again on Wednesday. I'm going to have to re-download Skype. They said no. Really, the only thing going to be issues is that Oni.
We have to take and hold the marked objective. Get to it.
It's mental on-stream goodness. I got you, William. I got you.
Look out, enemy spotted. Enemy's got us in their sights. Releasing target. Looks like that one went right through.
Are we really doing that?
Locked on. Dropping target.
Okay.
Ready to fire on target. They hit one of our tracks. Enemies looking right at us. The enemy is taking the base. It's gotta hurt. Unlocking target. That one drilled straight through. Enemies got us in their sights. Zero penetration. Dropping target.
This dude. You think you are clever. But you are not clever enough.
Locked. Friendly vehicle destroyed. Locked on. Enemies looking right at us. EP shell ready. Target locked. Looks like that one went right through. Enemies got us in their sights.
I don't know about that. I don't know about if it would be overpowered or not, but I think
We put out the fire. We finished him off. Round ready.
I am having some serious lag spikes, I won't lie. That just happened.
Enemies looking right at us.
Gonna sit here. Sup, Derek?
Ready to fire on target. Penetration. Locked on. Ready to fire AC shell. Ready to fire on target.
Oh, I'm loving this. There we go.
In their armor. They've spotted us.
Jesus Christ, dude, they want me bad.
Armor-piercing rounds ready. Target locked. The enemy is capturing the base. Penetration. They destroyed one of our tanks.
He is so desperate for a kill.
Got him.
It's not happening.
Been detected. Looks like that one went right through. Enemy's got us in their sights. Ready to fire AP shell. We lost an ally. Releasing target. Enemies losing capture points. Keep firing. That one drilled straight through. Armor-piercing round ready.
No.
Scrap. Enemies looking right at us.
Oh, the Steyr Gajiji. Sup, Kozak? How you doing? I don't know. I think it would be. I think the 121B, if they added it as it is, it wouldn't be too overpowered. But knowing them, they're going to add. They're going to nerf it or something. The only tank that they've actually buffed was the M60, and it wasn't even a crazy buff. But yeah, seriously, we really we have. It's just M44s. Kodzak, I don't really pay much attention to what's going on in my Discord server a whole lot, especially during the middle of the day. If I get tagged and stuff, I do. I pay attention, but, you know, most of the time, you know, I got people in there that are able to help everyone else out. But I try and interact when I can with everyone in there. But, again, like I said, I may be appearing online, but I'm not paying attention to everything in there. My apologies. And then there's my dog. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was over 5K combined. I'll take that. I will take that. I don't know about that, Chris. One of your games. Well, if you wanted my opinion there, Kodzak, tag me and I'll take a look at it, or at least let you know that I'll take a look at it. Or if you want a more private, you know, feedback, then by all means PM me. But a screenshot, to be honest, a screenshot isn't going to give me much information on, you know, feedback on a game. I mean, if it's a good result, I'll give you a GG because, you know, it's a good result. But if you're looking for feedback on a game, a screenshot of the results isn't going to help me. A video would work as well. Trying to mark your dreadnought. Good, that's good. Trying to figure out what to play now. You know what? I feel like playing the Icebreaker. That's what I feel like playing. Yeah, 3 marking tanks definitely becomes a pain after a while. It definitely does. Kodzak I do, but I don't play it because it's a KV2 pretty much, and KV2s hate me, and I don't like them, so I don't play it. It's not blacklisted, but my gameplay is not worth requesting it, to be honest. I'll fire one shot, die, and not give a shit. The last request is going to be Kodzak's Dreadnought, because after this game, you know, that will be the last game, and then I'm done for the night. But stick around, everybody, because I do have admin stuff I have to say, because it's very important that you pay attention about this admin stuff for this week. Otherwise, I'll get messages about why aren't I streaming or something. And I'll have to be like, you should have paid attention during the admin. So, make sure you stick around for the admin after these games. Yes, do you and your 4202 requests, the ones that never go through. No, Jesus, equalizers. Okay. Well, if you're able to watch more, that's good. That's good. Dude is not penning at all.
Target locked. Loaded and ready. Penetration. Enemies got us in their sights.
And he'd be like, oh shit.
Looks like that one went right through.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you unable to deal with me? That is a bummer. Oh, but you penned me, but that's because I needed to rotate more in order to get a better angle on you. He's at the point where he's firing premium because he's desperate. But it is okay. Your death will be swift.
Enemy scrap. Releasing target.
Yeah, COD Zach, it's just one of those videos, though, that I don't advertise. Because it has nothing to do with the channel. They're basically just there to ask questions. Oh boy. Alright.
We've got a lot. Good night, Irene. Been detected. Reloading.
You little cheeky bastard, you.
They destroyed one of our tanks.
Wow, okay.
We've got a lot.
The fact that that bounced
Loaded and ready.
shocks me.
They found us. Target locked.
Gun does troll me.
Locked.
And I don't really care about the loss. I really don't.
Locked and loaded.
Again, this is, it does piss me off.
Ready to fire on target. Enemies got us in their sights. Cracked up. Let's go.
No.
They're knocked down. Load it up. Let it rip. Target locked. Been detected. Enemies in our base. We've got a lock. We lost a friendly vehicle. They've spotted us.
There we go.
Job I ever had.
Yeah, no, the piece of shit that is the Dreadnought. Yeah. Well, Derek, unfortunately, we have to wait another week. Yeah, see, I know. I know. Trust me, I don't want to see Abby for like 6 months. I'm gonna fire fucking HE, because fuck it. No. Communism is a failing system. It cannot survive. Capitalism all the way. Plus, this tank failed. The KV-2 was an utter failure. There's a reason they didn't keep making them. Nah. Kodzak, you make me want to purposely just drive this right into the enemy base and not care.
The enemy knows our location. Ready to fire on target.
Yep, figures. Okay.
Enemies are capturing the base. Ready to fire. Enemies got us in their sights. That was a big hole. Ready to fire on target. Enemies looking right at us. Target locked.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay.
Enemies got us in their sights. Ready to fire. We've got a lock. They hit one of our tracks. Releasing target. Nice shot. Ready to fire on target. They've spotted us. Dropping target. Ready to fire. Ready to fire on target. Enemy is hit. Enemy's got us in their sights. Locked on. They found us.
Did I really just smack him in the face for 964? You've got to be shitting me.
Releasing target. Target locked. Loaded and ready.
I have already grinded French lights. I am ready to go.
Ready to fire on target.
So yeah, pre-grinding is always a good idea. I have it ready for the Italian heavies. I have it ready. I'm getting it ready for the Polish mediums. Just tier 4 is just an utter joke. And the French are ready to go. The reload time is standard for Soviet tanks that require stellinium rounds and, you know, Yosef guidance chips, you know. Because, you know, the guidance chips don't work if you aim in, because, you know, by aiming in, you're not believing in Stalin and his Yosef guidance chips. I can't even say it. Yosef guidance chips. I can't even say guidance wrong. It's a guidance. Fucking Christ. All right. You get the idea, though. Alrighty, so before everyone leaves, I do have administrative stuff I have to say, so don't leave. Don't leave yet. But so here's what's going on. I need to turn this off so I can listen to myself. Alright. So here's what's going on. I have been thinking about it for a little bit, and this is mostly just because of the fact that literally I have more streams than videos, or almost just as, on my channel, and that's kind of getting to the point where that is making management really hard to deal with right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I will do my map walkthroughs via YouTube streams, because that's just easy. But I'm thinking about going back to Twitch streaming just because of the fact that I paid for those assets on there, like the banner and the little buttons and everything. I paid for that, so I literally just have assets sitting there, and at this point they're kind of like liabilities. So I need to use those, make them actually assets again. So looking at possibly doing that. Another thing is that I will not be streaming Friday. Why is that, you ask? It is because of the fact that, if I remember correctly, Friday's December 4th, and I am supposed to appear on the stream, the Wargaming stream on December 4th. So that will be also count as my stream time. So, yeah. I'll be there on the Watt Console stream. So I will not be streaming then. So look for Wednesday, me gradually going back into Twitch streaming. I'm going to try and work on some stuff, getting buttons and things work, so links and things work again for those buttons. Don't forget, Secretary Yezdi needs to also post the link again for the giveaway that I have going on. Giveaway is for Cromwell B, so if you are interested in a Cromwell B, by the way, the Cromwell B is a very nice tank. Definitely check it out. Just follow the instructions there in the video, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win the Cromwell B. I highly recommend you guys try and enter to win. Not a whole lot of people enter into those, so your chances of winning are greater than that of an actual console giveaway. You know, World of Tanks console giveaway. So check it out. Redbeard showed up. Oh no. Everywhere you watch doesn't allow for Twitch. Oh god, no, Redbeard, no! But yeah, I might be gradually going back to Twitch, guys. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I thought about even doing a second channel for streaming, but I think I actually have to jump through hoops to actually allow that to be a thing. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it. I'd like to thank you all for stopping by, chatting, watching, lurking, just generally supporting the channel and everything. Take a look at the two my recent videos that I've posted in the past couple days. Feel free to talk, chat in those. And yeah, hopefully I see you all again on Wednesday in Twitch. Maybe, I hope. And hopefully I get to see you all in the chat on the Walk Console stream on Friday. But if you liked the stream, you liked what you see and everything, please consider subscribing. Smash that like button here on the stream so I know that you like it. And yeah, until next time, this has been Darren of Watch the Academy. And then you get to watch me fumble around as I try and open the right app to